All right, so DJI sent me out the new DJI Mic 2, and I want to give a big thank you because they're a huge company and I'm a small creator, and the fact that they reached out to me means one thing. It means that they like the way I share information with you guys. So that being said, if you're watching this video, you want to know what's the big difference between the DJI Mic 2. What's in the box, what did they change, and how does it compare to the DJI Mic 1? Now, I happen to have both of these. I've used them extensively. There's a lot of things that other creators have missed, things that they probably didn't notice because they didn't have the first generation. We've had the transmitters for the second gen one for a minute, but there's some really nice differences. So in this video, I'm going to do a comparison of the two units, the Gen 2 of the DJI Mic and then the Gen 1 of the DJI Mic, and an unboxing. Now, in the effort to maximize the amount of content I can give you, this video is just going to be an unboxing, a comparison, and of course, I'll give you an audio sample. Stay tuned for that at the end of the video. All right, so here we go. Here's everything that comes with the DJI Mic, but we're going to go through one by one and tell you exactly what it comes with. No wasting time here. So nice. And this click, so satisfying. So yeah, quick overview of the box. You got a picture of the product right here, the receiver, the transmitters, in the shadow black, new case. Some specs on the back, like 32-bit float, 18-hour battery, 250 meters, which is like 800 something feet. And then it has noise canceling, super intelligent noise canceling. And let me show you what you get in the box. So you get this pouch. This pouch is ridiculously nice. And I know that a lot of people were complaining because the DJI Mic used to come with this, like, I actually had the pouch somewhere. DJI Mic used to come with this pouch, which was kind of sad. It didn't offer a lot of protection. It's very bare bones, minimal. It had like a pocket to separate your stuff, but I never used it. This one though, I see myself taking this everywhere. It has this nice waterproof zipper, if you can see that. And it has a little lanyard thing so you can like hook it onto stuff inside. And you've probably seen this case already with the Osmo Pocket. You get a couple compartments. You get a big compartment here where you put the DJI Mic case. So it's nice in there, flush. It's an accordion style case, which is cool. So you get this cable, 3.5. You get a USB-C cable. You get the windscreens in here. In each individual pocket, you get two. Obviously, there's two. The windscreen does connect via 3.5. As you can see there, it's a nice small windscreen. It's not as poofy and big as the old one. It's like a lightish gray. I hate using windscreens, but they're necessary evil. Let's put that back in there. And then, like I said, you get the DJI Mic case. So the case is one of the nicest upgrades of this whole entire package. You've got the status LEDs. You've got this like locking mechanism right here. It's USB-C, obviously. Very nice, very heavy duty case. It reminds me of those ammo cases if you've ever been to like a military surplus store where they store ammo. It is such a nice upgrade. It is a very durable piece of tech. You can tell that DJI was not messing around when they made this. And again, we're going to compare it to this old case in a second, but you can see this case has some like wear on it. This one's going to survive a lot more. So you open up the case and you've got the two transmitters and the receiver. Let's pull the transmitters out first. You guys have already seen this. We already know what they look like and what they're capable of. They move the status LEDs to the side for power, and then this side is for Bluetooth connection. You've got a record button and USB-C button right there. It's a glossy finish, but I'll show you that you can put black tape over it and it looks fine. The speaker on the top has a nice grill, and then the 3.5 jack for your lavaliers. Data pins on the bottom, and then the data pins on the bottom, that hasn't changed. Put that out there. We're going to pull out the receiver. Now the receiver got an update. It has a scroll/press wheel, and it's also a very nice minimalistic design. The design has the similar ports of USB-C, audio out, and headphone monitoring. The profile, very slim, very nice DJI logo. This is now a permanent hot shoe. This hot shoe cannot be detached. You still have the connectors with the USB-C and the lightning, which is great because obviously legacy devices can use this. The cool thing though is that DJI paid attention. They listened to their customers. And remember how hard it was to take this out? Well, they've implemented this new like system that like clicks so easily. You no longer have to feel like you're breaking something to use it. It just pops in and pops out so seamlessly. And then you just put the connector that you want in there, or no connector at all. It is so discreet, so nice, so small. I'm actually going to show you what it looks like on a camera. So here's my Sony a7C. It's a nice, small, discreet, full frame camera. I love this camera so much. This video is not about this camera, but I'm going to show you what the receiver looks like on there. So I'm just going to take it, push it onto the hot shoe. I'm not scared about breaking anything. And there you go. Like, look at how small that is. It literally fits onto the width of this. And if you put on an FX30 or another camera, it also fit nicely there too. So here's a case. Let's close that, put it to the side. And look at this. Look at this package right here. You've got the receiver. What a discreet setup for filming literally anything you want. So yeah, enough of that. Let's wiggle that off. All right, let's give you guys a comparison you want. Let's pull everything out. And we're going to start with the case. Now, here's your DJI Mic 1 case and the DJI Mic 2 case. Obviously, the DJI Mic 2 case is bigger, it's longer, but it's a little skinnier. And like I said, it's more durable. It's like made out of metal. It's like cold to the touch here in my apartment. No complaints whatsoever. Both USB-C and really nice design hinges. Tanky versus plasticky. Not in a bad way though. The DJI Mic 1 is still a great case. We're gonna open it up. Again, this one has a locking mechanism. I'm not crazy about that locking mechanism. It's an extra step, but think about it. If you drop this one might go flying and people probably experience that. Now, as you can see, they both have the usual spots for the receivers and the transmitters, and they both have this USB-C and lightning connectors in there. So internally, no big difference. There is unfortunately no data transfer through the case. I wish there was. Beggars can't be choosers, and it is an amazing product. So let's put these two cases to the side. And let's compare the transmitters. The biggest difference between the two transmitters is the size and that button. Like I said, they made it very narrow, which is a good thing, and a little bit wider. So it just sits nicer on the top of your cameras like I showed you. Again, they changed this connector. Instead of having to pry this off like the old one, you can just easily pop it on and off. It is a game changer. Solid hot shoe. Hot shoe is now solid, stays there, doesn't get removed. You still have your USB-C power buttons and audio in headphone monitoring. But now the headphone out, you can clearly tell which one it is. I'm stupid and I have definitely plugged in the wrong thing in a rush and made mistakes. And then again, everybody's seen this, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna show you. Here's the transmitters. They are like described, shorter, fatter, but they give you more battery life. They've reallocated the LEDs. The magnet is stronger and branded. I mean, it's a thick, chunky magnet. I don't want to put them too close to each other because they'll get stuck. But overall, a design upgrade that we all kind of wanted. Now, yes, this does not have a locking lavalier, but what they do have, and it's hard for me to show in this video, but there's a little space in between here where you can put a lav wire through and lock it into place with this clip. The old one couldn't do that. Some people attempted to do it on there. Also, when it comes to these transmitters, a lot of people are not mentioning this, but they changed the body. This body is made out of like a metal versus this one, which was also durable too, but this one's more like tough. Feels tougher and tankier. So yeah, let's put these back in the box. Starting with the DJI. Listen for the snap. So good. Now this one. I know for the next month and a half, all my videos are probably going to be about the DJI mic. People ask me questions. It's just the nature of the business. Now, at this point, I've had the mic for about a week and a half, and I've tested it real world in New York City. And on my channel, you'll find another video with real world usage. So once you finish watching this video, you can watch that video. All right, here you guys go. This is your bonus audio sample. I'm going to start recording. All right, you see that? On the DJI mic. So right now, this audio that you're hearing is coming from the DJI mic in 32-bit float. That's what's being recorded. You can see it right here. And I'm just going to give you this little audio clip so you have a sample of what you can expect. Now, for the first half of this, I will not EQ it, and then I will EQ it. And then we can just kind of do like a little cinematic B-roll showing you what the old mic versus the new mic looks like, because I know you guys aren't tired of that. So we're just pulling out all the components here because why not? And let's just go over some of the stuff that's the biggest changes. This wheel right here that they give you, it controls a couple things. It can change the gain on the mic, and then it can also help you scroll through settings, as you can see there. It's pretty intuitive. Honestly, a lot of people complained about having to use the touchscreen. I never really complained about the touchscreen. It always worked for me. I guess maybe in the first versions they had some software issues. DJI's got some really good touchscreens and OLEDs and stuff like that. So this is the version, the firmware that I'm at, if you can see that there. And then this is the version that my transmitters are at. And then of course they did give us 32-bit audio float. There's a low cut filter. Here's your 32-bit audio float for you guys that want to see it. You can format the things. They've got the vibration, the LED notifications. And then this mic also has, now that we're here, smart noise canceling. So if I push this button right here, I should get that noise canceling. So the mic just vibrated. I'm not in the noisiest place. Also, I have gum in my mouth, which is horrible for testing audio. There's a TV in the background, and we'll see what this sounds like with that smart noise canceling enabled. It's supposed to give you a clear voice. And this whole time I've been speaking with no wind muff. I've just been talking regular into the mic. I've just been holding. A lot of people like to talk into this, but because it's omnidirectional, you can technically hold it like slanted towards your mouth and talk down here, and it'll still pick up the audio.